Famcast Media, bitch.
So we're literally in the middle of Transgender Awareness Week, and I have to celebrate it by lighting a fucking candle. Good evening, demons and demonesses. I have some very sad news for you guys. This story was sent to me by Kwame, who's a good friend of the show, a good friend of mine. Been friends for quite a few years, and, well, unfortunately, one of our mutuals has been affected by violence. Like I said, this is really sad news. She sent me this story, and basically a good friend of hers and, well, a well-known celebrity throughout the LGBTQ community, Yuni Carey, was murdered today by her husband. I have the news report right here, so let's just read it and we'll go through this together. The local LGBTQ community is mourning a beloved transgender woman after officers found her dead inside her 19th floor condo in Miami. Detectives identified her killer as 27-year-old man who confessed to being under the influence of methamphetamine when he used a fork and knife to stab her in a fit of jealous rage. Ygor Arrudasouza was in tears when he appeared in Miami-Dade County Court on Wednesday. He is facing a second-degree murder charge in the death of Yunieski Carey Herrera, a Cuban salsa dancer and performer who had competed in beauty pageants for years. I started back in 2004 when I was asked to model for a local fashion show in Los Angeles, and I just got addicted, she told a blogger in 2015, adding it had become her passion in life. Herrera was also known as the model Yuni Carey and as a local activist. Herrera's friend Raul Griffith said she was a graceful star who was loved and admired in the LGBTQ community. Griffith said he loved Herrera like a sister. Besides being strikingly beautiful, she was kind and she was good and she cared about as much as others as she did about herself, Griffith said, adding she was a very special person for many people. Ariana Integretti-Lint, the chief executive officer of Ariana Center, a non-profit organization that aims to empower the trans community of South Florida, said Herrera was amazing and sweet. She remembers her as someone who had made her dreams come true and who wanted to help others do the same. On Wednesday, Integretti-Lint still couldn't believe that Herrera had become the 36th transgender woman to be murdered this year in the United States, or that it would even happen during Transgender Awareness Week. She had a perfect life, Integretti-Lint said. She was in love. According to the arrest report, Arrudasouza is a Brazilian dancer who loved Herrera so much he had a uni tattoo on his left hip. Arrudasouza called 911 at about 4:25 a.m. on Tuesday. He told police officers that methamphetamine had ruined his life, and he had stabbed his wife inside their apartment at the Art Tower Plaza, near the Adrian Arts Center for the Performing Arts. Miami fire rescue personnel pronounced Herrera dead at 4:38 a.m. She was 39. During questioning, Arrudasouza told a detective that he was arguing with Herrera when she told him that she had found a better man than him, according to the arrest report. He said he went to the kitchen to go grab a knife and fork, pushed her from the bed, and stabbed her when she was on the floor, police said. Arrudasouza stabbed her multiple times until he realized what he had done. An officer wrote in the police report, adding that during his confession, he also said he deserves the punishment that comes to him. Finally, another one of these pieces of rubbish admits that they're a piece of rubbish. Arrudasouza had a recent history of violence. Miami-Dade County Court records show he was arrested in January on 3 battery charges. The cases remain open and he has a trial hearing on March 8th. Miami-Dade Corrections and Rehabilitation records show Arrudasouza has an immigration hold and he was out on felony bond when the murder happened. Records show he is being held without bond at Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I had at least 7 mutual friends with this woman. So that just goes to show you how small this world is, you know. I mean, and also, you know, just how... And not only that, but apparently Kwame and Herrera were sending each other messages. So, I mean, it's just absolutely heartbreaking how you know, you can be speaking to one of your friends and they can be here one moment and then gone the next. You know, this is, like I said, this is just absolutely heartbreaking right now, and I feel sorry to, you know, all the people that, you know, had to experience such a loss of an amazing person. Now, as for this Arrudasouza guy, I really hope he gets what's coming to him when he goes to prison, and I hope the judge doesn't hold back. The judge ought to throw the fucking book at this monster right here. Because what he did was, not only what he did was bad, but he was a fucking meth head. And that's this thing. You're on meth, and you're mad because your wife chose to leave you and find a man that actually fucking cares about her? And that's what you're fucking mad at. And then this is typical meth head behavior. Getting a fucking butter knife and a fork and then stabbing someone to fucking death. This is some tweaker meth head shit right here. And to be honest, I really do hope he gets what's coming to him in prison. I know I said that like twice before, but this really fucking pisses me off. And the fact that this happened on Transgender Awareness Week. I mean, this is the time where you should be celebrating, where you should, you know, letting trans people know that you love them and you care about them. And instead, this piece of rubbish murdered his fucking wife. He murdered his wife. I have no sympathy for this guy, and to be honest, it's a pity there isn't a hell for this guy to burn into. Fuck. I'm just really floored at this, you know. Here we have a woman who spent her entire life and career making things better for the trans community, and some tweaker just took all that fucking shit away. Murdered her in cold fucking blood. I've had enough. I mean, people always want to talk about, oh, well, you should feel sorry for these people because they have an addiction, or you should feel sorry for them because, you know, they can't help it. No. This guy chose to use meth. He chose his path, and now he has to deal with it. And I hope that, and like I said, the judge will deal with him. I don't believe in the death penalty or anything like that, but life without parole, that will punish this guy really good. Because I think every day he should have to wake up and think about all the people that he hurt by doing the shit that he fucking did. I hope they show him some love in prison, if you know what I mean. I'm really sorry. I just get really heated when I read stories like this. I mean, there's just been so many murders. I mean, we're already up to 36. It's fucking November 17th. November 17th, 2020. And we're already at fucking 36. 36 transgender people murdered. Now, to all of, you know, Herrera's friends and family and close relatives, I just want to, you know, send you my condolences. Sorry for your loss. Rest in power to Herrera. And I just want to say thank you for all the stuff that you did for the trans community. Thank you for, you know, empowering trans women. Thank you for being an inspiration and for encouraging people to, you know, to keep moving forward and to follow their goals. And to those people out there that are, you know, shook up about this, a little saddened, upset, depressed, I'll be leaving the number at the description at the bottom. Contact them if you need any help. This just goes to show you, whether it's Trans Awareness Week or not, always, you know, stay close with your trans friends. Whether you know them in person, whether you know them online, or even if you barely know any of them at all. You know, reach out, you know, speak to them, let them know that you care about them, let them know that you're there for them, let them know that you fucking love them. Because, you know, you never know when a situation like this can happen. Like I said, a person can be here one moment and then gone the next. So, that's what I'll be spending the remainder of Trans Awareness Week doing. Like I said, I'm heartbroken about this. I know so many of my friends list are heartbroken about this because, you know, this was an amazing and inspirational person. And it's sad that, you know, all it took was one fucking meth head to, you know, just destroy everything that this woman, you know, worked hard for. But that's all I have to say. You guys, you know, you stay safe, stay metal, hail Satan, and please, just reach out and let your friends know that you're there for them and that you care for them. Alright, you guys. You have a good night. Stay safe. Hail Satan. And I'll see you guys next time.